Gonna do today is just gonna load up some Call of the Wild and go to Hirschfelden. Let's get set up here. Chat should be working. If it's not, bear with me. Here we go. So I haven't opened this map at all, so it's going to be brand spanking new and fresh for us. So it's located in the heart of Europe. Hirschfelden is a large hunting reserve with a predominant mix of deciduous beech and aspen forests surrounding rolled hills and farmlands. The western part of the reserve contains more challenging hunting grounds along the mountain slope and deep spruce forests. Hirschfelden Hunting Reserve is home to the fallow deer, the wild boar, the roe deer, European bison, the red deer, and red fox. And as you can see, it's pretty beautiful. Sometimes I don't think Hirschfeld gets enough love, especially from me, because I rarely play it. Not sure why. I'm a big fan of Moose. It was broken for a while back in the day. I think it works fine now. We'll find out. I hope you all doing great.
Hi, I heard you'd finally arrived. Welcome to Central Europe. I'm Connie, the Wildhüter of Hirschfelden, reserve warden, that is. I'm here to make sure that your time here will be unforgettable. Hirschfelden is one of the oldest hunting reserves in Europe, and we host a diverse population of the most popular big game for all hunting tastes. It's also the most beautiful place on Earth. No, I'm not biased at all.
Thanks, Connie. So we're going to play through some of the missions, just because why not? And you rarely see that
Go ahead
online.
and have a look around. I can't wait for you to experience all the beauty of Hirschfelden's fields and forests. Why don't you see if you can find an animal track nearby?
I don't know if we can turn on animal tracks, but... So mission 1, track down and harvest your first animal. Okay. Let's see where our loadout is here. Inventory. So we got the gridlock drilling rifle. So that has a high caliber rifle and a shotgun all in one for 4.5 points. I mean for 4.5 pounds or 5 or. We got the default Ficoso 357 handgun, and we have crossbow with all the different bolts, and that should do her. We got some scent. We got all the rest of it. I think we're good to go here now. We got the new auto collar. We also have a night scope. Well, night binos. I have a scope, but we're not using it right now. Okay. Bear with me one sec here. Enough of that. Okay, let's take a wheel. So I use controller just because I played Xbox for years. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's night, so let's change that. Hunting in the dark is no fun. It's 4 in the morning. It's starting to get light out. Moon setting. So we start there. Okay. Just open up that tower first here. Sounds good. It's right ahead of us. Oh. It's a road here, I think. Oh, there you are. The wind's all right. Let's try to creep a little closer to him. The wind's good. Get over to some cover here. Take down our first roe deer. I can see him in the dark a little bit. You see him? It's kind of center left. So I'm gonna go right in behind that big rock. Try to take him down with the crossbow. Probably get on top of that rock even. Nice slope to climb there. Usually with each map they kind of open up and... Oh, I need to be more quiet here. Oh, I can't. I'm in some kind of louder... Oh, come on. Leighton was... I'd be going silent right now. And I'd be in cover, wouldn't I? This crunchy brush. Oh, he's right in front of us there. Or she. This crunchy. Seeing light in that one. Oh. 35 meters. There we go. I think we got a good hit on her. Oh, it's down. Oh, that's no vital. Come on. No vital, but it goes down that quick. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Let's take. Oh, the spawn a little high. Oh, it seemed pretty vital to me. Let's take a look at the score. It was a 33.21, which is a bronze anyway. So that's fine. I don't want to save that, but okay. Okay. Let's continue on our way.
If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
Standard. Spot your animal. Down your first animal. And go to a tower. And then find. So once you've found a lookout tower, then they usually ask you to find an outpost, right? I don't know if I'm going to do all the missions. I'm just going to start out that way just to give. Just gives you a basic overview at the beginning. Once the challenges start happening where you have to down things 300 meters at night and stuff, I'll probably do a bit more free hunting then. So I don't need to run. And running with that big weapon out, you know what it's like to have a big weapon, right? Little fancier than Leighton Lake. Nice woodwork here. Sounds a little bit better when you're running up the steps. That ding, 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 ding. The metal. So there we are. There's the whole map. Most map sizes, I think, are 25 miles by 25 miles. So in kilometers, that's 50 gives you 30. So we're looking at 45 kilometers square. somewhere in there. Couple nice lakes there. Beauty, let's open her up.
Quite a view, isn't it? From here, you can see a lot of great hunting opportunities in the nearby area. Rattenfeld is a favorite region for a lot of hunters. The fallow deer is such a classic animal to hunt. But we also get a lot of history buffs here. To the south lies the Hirschdorf Hügelgrab, a grave mound dating back to the Bronze Age.
Oh, wow.
Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. They're essentially base camps.
They are base camps, and there is one. If we just continue on. Straight ahead, it's there. Looks like there's some fields to the west. And that is the shooting range. Which is kind of cool. Okay, so I'm just going to run up there. Is that it? That's the top floor, huh? Okay, so it's covered, but no walls, no kitchen. Leighton Lake, you got some kitchen, some pot and pans. You know, fry up a little venison. Not here, though. Gotta bring your own bag lunch. What do you got there? Wild boar. Okay. There we go. Just hop up there. Pretty limber. Even though it's 4 in the morning. Rathenfeld, Studich, Vorposen. Outpost, I guess. You know what's weird? That, I don't know if it's weird. Our little voice, our little host there, no accent. American taking a German job, I guess? I don't know. Canadian, maybe. Maybe she just has a perfect English accent. It's entirely possible. Okay, so we're going the right way. Let's just walk up there. We might see something on the way, so I'm not gonna run. Oh, looks like, was that road deer or bunny tracks? Wild boar. Once we get to the outpost, I'm just gonna check out our... Oh. That was an animal there. It is not. Welcome, I see someone's watching. Hope you enjoy. It's only my second stream ever, so bear with me. We're just on Hirschfelden here. It's just before dawn. It's about 5 in the morning. Just starting this map. I said, I might have mentioned it earlier. I played probably, I don't know, 200 or 300 hours on this game. Not on PC though. On Xbox? Oh, it's Fox. That's what you need. I should carry a low caliber rifle with me. Those smaller animals, those are just super tough to kill with a crossbow. I have the Gretling gun, so that's the dual purpose gun, which is fine for big animals and small ones, because it has a high caliber rifle as well as shotgun. But for little stuff that's far away, not so good. It's 5:10 now. Just gonna make our way over to that outpost. I think I'll probably stay on here for... Oh, is that... Those were the windows. I was like, what are those two dark things there? He said. This map is a beauty. Doesn't get much love. I'm not sure why. It's not as wide open, possibly. Definitely isn't as wide open as Layton or some of the other maps, but it is one of the original two. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's pretty cool. And I didn't know that this is the only map to survive from the Hunter. The hunting game out that the prequel to Call of the Wild. Oh, what's that? Can I get some EXP here? That's a fallow deer.
Oh, you found a shed. I remember finding a big deer antler for the first time as a kid. It felt like I had dug up some real treasure. I still have it at home.
Okay.
If you want a neat challenge to pass the time when not hunting, many of the animals are shedding their antlers this time of year. They're still tricky to find, of course, but I guess that's why people like to collect them.
Okay. Oh wow, it has a little stand there.
Cozy, right? Outposts are great for stocking up or just taking a break.
Visit an outpost. Cash reward 1,000 and 250 experience, with is nothing to scoff at, especially when you're at the beginning levels or lower levels. In a save. Oh, nice. Perhaps some venison. Hey, that looks very familiar. A pot looks like the
Hi
pot
there.
at Layton.
I've got a bit of an unusual question. I hope you don't mind. I think I mentioned Gerlinda, right? Well, here's the thing. She's writing a book about fallow deer. Her second one, actually. She's got a small obsession for fallow deer. Anyhow, she's missing some pictures for her book and was looking for someone to help out. It's a bit specific. I remember hearing that you're quite the photographer yourself, so I thought I'd pass along her offer. She's looking for a picture of a fallow deer taken in Rattenfeld. She'll pay quite well for it, so it may be worth the effort. If you were looking to help out Gerlinda with that picture, you're in the right place. You're in Rattenfeld.
Well, that's nice to know, but I'm not here to take pictures. Mission log.
Linda is lovely, but here's a friendly tip. Don't ask her about fallow deer unless you mean it. She will not stop. It's beyond obsession at this point. On the other hand, there's no one better for hunting tips when it comes to fallows. Oh, and her venison stew is out of this world. Makes me hungry just thinking about it.
Okay, this talking is getting a little bit annoying. But completed missions, let's take a look here. Oh, is that Connie? Okay. Welcome to Central Zero. So, harvest your first animal. Did that. Lookout point. Outposts. Next, take a picture. We're here to hunt. I hear something here. I don't want to rest. Heard something behind that bed. Bomb around in the ATV a little, maybe? That's gonna scare everything away. Best not do that. Let's go to the shooting range. Just check that out here. Go for a nice little morning walk. There's another tower over there. Nicholas. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. Makes sense. That's where we just came from. Where does that go? It's outdoor washroom there. Or is there a fork in the road there? These flags are always a little glitched out. Like, they can get everything right. But the flags are, I guess it's the waving that's giving them problems, or... Oh, that's a nice flag. It's only glitchy when you don't take a closer look at her. And they have paved roads here too as well. Okay, a lot of German. Nix neinen sprechen die Deutsch. Neinen Deutsch. This map, it's definitely fall, and this is pretty beautiful, and the weather is better than Layton. So that is kind of cool. New England, another map I have, and that is one I have not hunted before. I checked out, I have Australia. I was running around there for a little bit. Going over the kangaroos. I'm just like, I don't know, some maps are just, you just don't do it, you know. I'm not sure. I need to explore more of it before I can give it a full rundown. But from what I saw, it was alright. It reminded me of Africa, which is great. Because there's a ton of variety of animals. That's what makes Africa great. It doesn't share any animals with any other map, I don't believe. That's what makes it unique. It has the lion, which is also cool. There's some tracks here. Let me bore again. Split hoof. Yeah. Little boar. That's probably the one that was calling. Yeah. The Africa map is kind of cool. Has a couple different like sub biomes in there as well. That's Layton has a couple biomes too. There's subtle, but there's more of alpiney and then kind of swampy, rivery stuff. Africa has some kind of swampy, boggy, rivery stuff too, but it's the lighting, the weather's always great. The lighting's good. It was one of the most wide open maps. There's a couple wide open maps now. I would say Iceland. Was that Virunga? No, Virunga is Africa. That's a fox. Pretty close fox, but like I said, I don't. He's gonna stay still and graze on some grass while I pull out my crossbow. One of the things about Hirschfelden is it's kind of closed. It has pocket like meadows here and there, but as you can see, there's a lot of forest. Tree stands up there. I'm gonna have to test those out as well. How far are we? Okay, we're halfway there. Let's do a little run. 2 bars running on the road. That's not much at all. I can get that basically crawling through a shrub. It's that fox again. How loud is it if we're on? There's one red bar there, right? That's 3 with 1 red bar, they're running. Oh, this is kind of pretty. I remember driving over these with the ATV. But I'm gonna, oh wow. It's a pretty nice setting right there. We got the old red deer on here as well. And Canada goose, which is weird. If you thought any place would have Canada goose, it would be, well, you could have it at Layton. You could have Canadian geese. You could have it Yukon Valley. There could be Canadian geese there. You could have it in Silver Ridge Peaks. They wouldn't be out of place there either. So I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I grew up in BC. And trust me, all those places have Canada geese. I didn't even know they had Canadian geese in Germany. And they probably do, but what did they call them They must call them something else. Because animals are animals. They've been living here for centuries. In Germany, people lived in Germany before, uh, the printing press and all that kind of stuff. So they must have a different word for them. And why didn't you call them that? Like, why do you call them Canadian geese in Germany? Because I highly doubt they call them Canadian geese even translated. Oh, can you get in there? What's in there? Like, I don't think that they kind of. I just don't think that they call them that. I think they have a different name for it. I'm gonna research that. Maybe we could ask Siri. This is where you start shooting, isn't it? How do I get her going? It's all boarded up. In a mission or... Pretty sure that's where you shoot from, so... There's some stairs. Okay. Ah, there we go. Not a very welcoming door. Maybe we could ask Siri. Siri might know. Hey Siri, what are Canadian geese called in Europe? An invasive species, soon to be called. Hey Siri, Canadian geese called in Europe. Occasionally found in Europe. Introduced to France, UK, Ireland, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, New Zealand, Chile, the Falklands. Okay, so they were introduced. Oh, that explains things, doesn't it? Perfect. Welcome. I see someone watching. Welcome to the stream. If you enjoy it, we're just at the shooting range in Hirschfeld here. As you can see, we're just opening it up. Just went to that tower and that outpost. Now we're just going to try out the shooting range. We get the bullets over here. Maybe 150. Oh, they got feet underneath. Look at that. You divide that by 3 for yards. Yards might have been more useful than feet, but hey, what can you do? Oh wow, that's not close. Let's take a look here. Crouch maybe. I'm on in lane 5. I'm in lane 7. I want to shoot at the wrong one here. It's a big rifle. There's a 16 gauge, I think, on the top of it. Oh, not bad. Okay. 150 meters. I knew that one wasn't that good. Excuse the raspy voice. It's from milk. Cream in your coffee. For me. Well, that one was pretty good. Weird. I'm gonna lay off the dairy, I guess. Just drink water or black coffee from now on. Oh yeah, that'll get a vital. I'm gonna keep shooting till I get a 10. Eight, not very good. Knew that was gonna be a little off. Ooh, that might have nicked her. Let's try again. See what the? I bet you I could get this. See if I use the mouse. Do a combination of the two. Take the breath with the controller and. Maybe not. Whoa, that was pretty close. I think it's about. I guess it just depends on what you're used to. Well, that was close. Okay, 3 more. Almost. Oh, that's close enough. That's all fun. But can't jump through there? Guess not. great thing about the shooting gallery is it doesn't use any of your ammo. So that's pretty cool. So let's just take a look, see where we're going here. I'm going to check out that question mark and go up to that watchtower and open that up. I'm going to cut through the bush maybe. Not through that, because there's a bridge. So speed things up a bit. Yeah, the old Canada geese. We love them. They're supposed to taste good too. Not many people eat them. In America, they can eat them. In Canada, I don't know if they're protected, to tell you the truth. They shouldn't be, because there's tons of them. Oh, fallow deer. Gotta just stop running here. Love to bag me a fallow. Five to 9. Well, that has quite a range to it. That's alright. Nice fallow deer. So now this map has 2 great ones. Right? There's the red deer and the fallow deer. So, fallow deer. That's my favorite deer, to tell you the truth. I used to like the red deer a lot. I like all the deer, but I think the antlers of the fallow deer are the coolest. The most unique, anyway. Like there's subtle differences. I guess the most glamorous or exotic one is definitely the red deer. They have the biggest rack, for sure. I'd say the most, like symmetrical or asymmetric ones, like it looks like a crown. That'd be the whitetail. Blacktail's alright too, and muleys. And roe deer, I guess those are deer too, but the racks aren't really deer-like. They're more like antelope. Got 2 little sticks sticking up there, which is fine. Where is that fallow deer? little 2-bar creep. Oh, the 1-bar creep. Nice. This foliage underneath is... Okay, it seems fine there, but it's crunchier when you're crawling than Leighton Lakes. Seen some boar tracks. I haven't seen any boar, but I've seen boar tracks. Gotta be a fox track, right? Oh, deer doesn't eat that. Yeah, red fox. Heard that thing making noise earlier. You can see how dense the vegetation is here. I'm going to be live streaming pretty much every day. I'm on the West Coast in California and BC, depending on the week. But I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to try to live stream pretty much every day at 3, from 3 to 5 Pacific. So that'll get the, early afternoon, kind of early evening. So they're 3 hours ahead in New York. A lot of my viewers are from New York, and the East Coast. Just because there's a lot of people living there. A lot of people living here too, don't get us wrong. I think California has 37 million people. BC, Canada, is bigger than California. And it has maybe 4 million people. Maybe. 4.5 or 5 at the most. Vancouver's like 2 million, maybe 3. GVRD, rest of BC is pretty empty. There's a couple larger cities with a couple 100,000 people, but Vancouver's the only city. Vancouver and the cities around Vancouver are the only places that have near 1 million people. Kamloops says a couple 100,000. Kelowna, a couple 100,000. After that, not much there. Victoria has a couple 100,000. That's on the island though. Gotta take a ferry to get there. Other than that, Prince George. Well, that's a nice hill. Prince George might have a couple 100,000. Prince Rupert, just below the Alaska Panhandle. They might have 200,000. Probably not. Probably more like 100. Canada's basically empty. It's one big park. Excluding Quebec City, Toronto, of course, Montreal, Vancouver. Those 3 are the main ones. Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto being biggest. Then Montreal, then Vancouver. In the middle, you got Edmonton and Calgary and Alberta. It might be getting up to 1 million each. To tell you the truth. As soon as I get to that tower, that's gonna be kinda it for this evening. But hi, I see a couple people watching. Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. This is the second stream I've had, so bear with me. I'm just kind of looking at my phone for chat, and I can see there's a couple other people watching. We're in Hirschfeld. Here's the map. They're just opening it up a little bit. I just started it tonight. I've played. So the map is basically 25 square miles. You probably know that. But I've played this game a couple hundred hours with the Xbox. But I bought the PC version right around in December. So I've just kind of been making videos and playing it on PC. Which is pretty cool because the graphics are way better. I'll tell you that. I was playing it on the Xbox One S, so not the next gen. The new Xboxes probably have comparable graphics, I would think. I would expect. I did hear a fallow deer over here, but I haven't seen, if you look at the map, we don't have any need zones. Oh, we have one. We found one need zone for the fox. Looks like there is a hill we were gonna head on. We're gonna head on over to here. And then maybe work our way in between those two hills and open up that for today. And that'll be it. I think every day on the live stream I'm going to have a little map. A different map. So just to make things, change things up a bit, make things interesting. Earlier in the stream, we just basically did a couple of missions, the beginning ones, that you just walk through. It's not hard to do at all. Oh. Okay. See what these are. Red fox. No footprints, just dog poo. Fox are sneaky, they don't leave any tracks. Wow, this map is a beauty. relaxing game, it makes up for in scenery. There's got to be more game heating up here sooner or later. Got to find the spots. It's 8 in the morning. You'd think that there'd be some stuff feeding around here, but I'm not making too much noise. I've got 2 bars. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna have some dinner after we get to that tower, and then I'll be back around, I would say around 8:30 Pacific. Try to make it 8. For another one, and maybe, oh, the wind is horrible. Is that fox? That one smelt me. That's for sure. The interesting thing is, that I've noticed, you check here, you go to I got 1 skill and 1 perk point. Maybe we'll assign that. Oh, I see a need zone flashing right here. If you go to the codex, you go to the hunting log or the hunter, and then you go to the profile card is just, what your hunter looks like and stuff. You go to the hunting log, you go to history, it's not what I was, you go to play stats. Oh, okay. Huh. I was looking for something, but so there you go. So you go hunting profile, not your profile card that just shows you. So I have 45 harvests on here, 2 gold, 16 silver, 10 bronze. Animals scared. Take a look at that. 1673, and I've hardly driven around in the ATV at all. But most of the time, look at that. 90% of the time, I'd say, even more, they hear you. They see you occasionally. They smell you even less. But it's all about noise. I just find that's kind of interesting. Okay, so let's get to that road. And we're going to go make our way up to here. And then here. Then we're going to say it's dinner time. But this is useful. Oh, boar. Nice. Early in the morning, okay. 3 to 6. Good to know. Looks like a boar track. Male. Two male. Okay. Like, how are you supposed to see the boar in this tall grass? Love the coloring on this map. The only one I've seen with coloring like this is New England, with the fall colors and leaves. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Like, what's your favorite map if you play this game? What is your favorite map? You ever play Hirschfeld? We're hunting on Hirschfeld here, and in Leighton at least there's some action. You know what I'm saying? Here it's just like, oh, just take a walk through the beautiful forest. See if you can find something, maybe pick up some leaves, to press and put in your... Is that a sign there? I thought it was. I saw white. But yeah, so do you guys ever hunt Hirschfelden? Because as you can see, I'm just opening it up. Here, but I'm just gonna check it out. I'm gonna head up there and then head up to here. I'm sure once you find your spots, there's more action. Oh, roe deer. You on the road, my friend? Sometimes they just walk on the road, 'cause that's what... Nope, nothing there. Just gonna creep up here. What time is it? 8:22. So I'm gonna finish this stream at 6:30. Let's give her 20 more minutes. Then I'm gonna take a little break for an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours, and then I'm going to stream again. For, let's make it 2.5 hours. Oh, roe deer, where are ya? Sure brought my roe deer collar. That's the same one that was beside the road, or I didn't see it by the road, but I just Sometimes they're on the road. But yeah, if you're watching this after the stream, leave a comment. They are much appreciated. Subscribe. I'm going to try to live stream at least 3 times a week. I'm going to do every live stream, I'm going to do a different map. Never 2 in the row the same. So we're doing Hirschfeld. I have most of the maps. I won't say I have all the maps because I don't. I don't have Mexico. I have played that on Xbox. I guess if I ever really want to play it, I could warning call. It's just a female there though. I wonder if I could spot it. Nah, I don't see nothing. Be wasting my time, roe deer. You're making noise. Show yourself. Maybe this map is noisier than the other ones. That's why people don't enjoy it so much. Oh. It's not too bad. I don't... Oh, there's a stand. That's what we're going at, right? Yeah. Two bars walking through the bush. It's not too bad. But if I crawl... Oh. Well, pheasant. So 15 more minutes, and then we'll finish the stream. Go have some dinner, and we'll be back at I want to say 8:30 Pacific. Well, I'm not gonna waste 2100 on you. Where are you? Let's just make our way up there. How far away is it? I can't see. My picture's in the way here. I think it's saying 300 meters. I have to find a way to move that picture of myself up to the top right corner. We're crunching around the male roe deer. Okay, so crunch, crunch. See if we... Oh, now we're moving silently. Okay, I was sneaking up at the very beginning of this stream to our first roe deer. I was crawling around and it was crunching. I was like, is all the foliage crunchy like this? Because that would be not so fun. But it doesn't seem to be, so that's good. It's been a different kind of plant. Lots of road deer, isn't it? Yeah, see what that is. A really forky. They look like, if you look at them upside down, or if you face the track. Oh, that's a boar, isn't it? Yeah, boar have those little back prints, like back toes. It has the split hoof with the black toe. The roe deer look like vampire fangs. That's something. That wouldn't be bad to hunt. If I went up to Nedved, those fang deer are. Those musk deer with the fangs. Like why a deer would need fangs as far as natural selection goes is kind of weird. I don't know any other deer that have fangs, you know? That's a pretty unique characteristic. Fangy deer. They're the vampires of the deer family. But there's some interesting animals there that I can really appreciate. So we're going to be ending this in about 10 minutes. That's pheasant, huh? Well, if you were ahead of me, I'd be interested in you, bud, but we're just looking ahead, not behind. I'm gonna try to find some more need zones. 4. Female. So if you're watching this now or when it's recording, leave a comment. What's your favorite map? What would you like to see? I'm going to take an hour and a half, 2-hour break. I'm going to come back in basically 2 hours. 2 hours and 9 minutes. What map is your favorite map? And if I have it, I will hunt it. The only ones I don't have are Mississippi, Mexico, and New Zealand. And I have hunted Mexico but I guess I could go multiplayer and hunt those even. So doesn't really matter. Okay, straight north up here. But yeah, what's your favorite map? Every stream I do, I'm going to do a different map. So the Mexico map was fine, I guess. It's cool that they have the bobcats are cool. That was the first map with the pheasants. So that was cool. Now we have pheasant here. But back in the day when it came out, that was the only map with pheasant. And you can only shoot them once they take off. They don't count, which is also kind of cool. There used to be a glitch, like you'd be jumping up and down trying to scare these things to make them airborne. Because if you didn't shoot them when they were airborne, you lost the integrity. Oh, it's a nice meadow. It's just not much here. I haven't heard a goose either. I guess I have to go near water to hear that. Heard pheasant. Heard roe deer. Seen tracks from boar. No red deer. Nothing. No red deer at all. Oh, fox. Fox tracks. Yeah. We got a feed zone for a fox as well. It starts at midnight. Game time. Oh, is that where we're going? Tower's up there. So we're gonna make our way in between those two formidable rocky hills. This looks like there should be good hunting here. Like why? Why aren't there deer here? That's beyond me. What else is on that map? So we got red deer. I see a footprint. This is gonna be roe deer maybe. Boar. Roe deer. Red deer. Examined. I just got an achievement because I examined 100 types of poop. Oh, come on. That camera can be a pain somewhere. I wish it was something else. Somewhere else. Or a different button. Like Y button would have been better. Hold Y button is better than hold X button. I guess I could remap it. Maybe I will do that. We've got about 5 minutes left. In the stream. I think right now I'm level 10 or level 11. Not sure exactly. But I have a skill point and a perk point that I probably should assign. I'm going to do that when I come back after dinner. We're looking, what do I have? 15,000. There we are. It's level 11. So let me know if I get any kind of comments about what map you want to see. Come on. On the next stream. In 2 hours. And if I have it, we'll play it. I could go, yeah, I could find a multiplayer map and do it too, but those are modded sometimes and whacked out. I'm not a huge fan of multiplayer. It's alright, but I play with some of you guys. If you guys want to do it, we can do it. Oh, the fox fleeing. I have a video. I climbed one of the highest mountain on Leighton Lake Reserve. It took me like an hour. And then I put a tent up there. So I have the footage. And then I called an ATV and drove down, and I have videos of that. I have a short and a longer version, which is like maybe 10 minutes of me driving down, basically at times anyway, as fast as I can, down from this peak. It's a literal peak. It's as tall as Mount Kraken or Leviathan. Beautiful view of the valley below. You want to check that out? Leave a comment. Subscriptions always welcome. Trying to get to 100 subscriptions, and then I guess we'll go to 200 or 500, but I think I've gotten about 45 in the last week or so. So, oh, these cabins are not outpostable. Is there any other way up there? Oh, that's not. I could just cut behind here. I'm not taking the road. That's not what I'm doing. I might as well run. I don't think there's going to be any animals up there to scare away. Excuse the raspy voice. That is from whipping cream in my coffee. Believe it or not. Not good for the video voice or the live stream voice. But try to clear it. There, that's more like it. Oh, so it's not at the top. It's just around this thing. Oh, maybe it is at the top. Oh, it is at the top. Oh, come on. What's this? Jump. 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 Yeah, that's too steep. As soon as we get up there, we're going to open up that tower, and that's going to be it. But again, thanks for watching. It'd be great if you subscribed. If you like Hunter Call of the Wild, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming. 1 or 2 a day, probably, in the near future. I think it's pretty fun. So I'm just gonna... There's the path. The sun. Wow, it's pretty steep. So I hope you had a great day, or if you're in another part of the world, I hope you're going to have a great day. Be blessed and stay fantastic. Wow, this view's gonna be great. There it is. Oh, nice outdoor fire pit. Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, I guess you don't need a tower if you're way up here. Look at that viewpoint. Ooh, there we go. You don't want to fall off of that. Oh wow, we got the ocean over there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Okay, oh, there's the shooting range there. You can see it. We were there earlier. You want to check it out. Shot about 20 bullets using the Gretlich, or I think that's what it's called. Time is it? Yeah, I'm not doing that. So it's just before 10 here. Let's look at the inventory. Yeah, the Grelek drilling rifle. Okay, beautiful day. Wonder if this is the highest point on the reserve. Sandy down there. Yeah, there's no way you're climbing up that, but all those mountains are off the map, I'm pretty sure. I got a little bit more experience there, so thanks for watching. All your comments, subscriptions, and likes are much appreciated. Check out my videos, and I will be back live streaming in the very near future, probably in a couple of hours, right around 8:30 Pacific time. Until then, take care.